Hello guys, welcome to another video of mine about Geronimo and Tactical Assault VR. So first I want to thank you all again for the amazing views and the likes and the comments, and it's just crazy. Even if there's some weird comments, I still thank you all for commenting. It shows that my video was actually, something to talk about. Anyhow, there's been some but people have been saying that I've been wrong about the guns in Tactical Assault VR and that they're much better than the ones in Geronimo. Now, I first have to disagree. The guns in Geronimo feel much better. Now, some of the reasoning that I saw in the comments was I can't figure out how to get the mag out, or like I didn't do the M4 reload like exactly the same. For that I have to say, okay, the AK is a bit finicky to reload. I have to say that. But the M4 reload was my fault because I was kinda tired and I had a headache, so I didn't remember how to reload the M4 in Geronimo. There was a time skip between recording Geronimo footage and the Tactical Assault VR footage, so that's on me. Let's first go over the AK situation. One guy in the comments said, I don't know how to get out the mag in Geronimo. From my experience, instead of hitting it like that, you have to hit it like that. See? It works. That's the AK in Geronimo. So now my problems with the Tactical Assault VR AK. Now, people have said that the mag got stuck because I didn't hit the lever. Now, I did. And if I do it multiple times, see? It happens because I hit the lever. Like, we can do it again. Like, sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it does. And I don't really like that. And also in Tactical Assault... Oh, fuck. I hit my head on the table. And also in Tactical Assault VR, the mags don't like slide in, they just pop in. Also the bolt. I hate the bolts. Oh my god. Like on the AK? What is that? It reminds me of the onward reloading system. Like it wasn't like something... What is it? With the bolts and shit. You could like grab them from up here and still reload them. Which I don't like. Like I don't really like that. But that's my preference. That's my opinion. But my point still proves though. Even though if I hit the lever here, the gun just gets stuck sometimes. Or it just falls out like that. So now let's move to one of the guns that most people got annoyed about by me. The M4. So people were saying that, and it is true, that I did the reloads wrong. Like, I did them differently. Now let's do the same reload. Okay, let's just shoot a bit. Okay, I really like the sounds, bro. Like, that's... Okay. Okay, that's cool. The bolt actually, you grab the bolt. That's cool. Now let's do the bolt locking thing here, okay? It works! Yay! Okay. That's cool. Okay, it works now. Yippee. But it's sometimes finicky too. Because I think what happens is... Wait, we could even try that. Wait, let's see. Now, let's do a quick test. So, you see my... Like, if I put my hand right here, there's space between. Now, let's try and hit that. Yeah, see, you have to physically hit it with your hands. Which sometimes gets kind of annoying. And that's due because there's colliders. Now, I want to go over a final thing that I heard in the comments about the M4 and Geronimo. So, I heard that you can't do the bolt action release thing in Geronimo. Now... That is not true. I saw a YouTuber do it. Now, let's do it ourselves, okay? Let's empty out the mag. Now. Oh. See, it worked. In Geronimo, the hands don't have collision with the gun. Now, you may say that's unrealistic. Now, for gameplay purposes though, I find it pretty cool. Now, let's get a mag. Now, like I said, the reloading is easier here because there's no collision. See? In Tactical Assault VR, because there is collision, you have to precisely do it with your thumb. In Geronimo, you can just like put your hand through the gun and it will work. Now people may say, oh, it's unrealistic, these, that, ananas. It may be unrealistic, but it's good for gameplay. You sometimes have to say gameplay is more important than realism. After all, it's a VR game, and VR games can get realistic to a point, blah blah blah. So if a reload is more precise and better for the negligence of realism, I find that better. Like, that is much easier and much more consistent than the Tactical Assault VR one. I actually forgot to mention something in Geronimo and Tactical Assault. One guy in my comments said that Geronimo is just for looks. It's not better than Tactical Assault, or it's not up to Tactical Assault's standards. Now, I want to disapprove that shit because it's just untrue. He says it's all for visuals. You can do the same shit in Geronimo as Tactical Assault. You can make your own loadout. Hell, you can even place your own pouches, like in Tactical Assault. But the gun customization in Geronimo is much better than in Tactical Assault. Like, bro, you can put different... Okay, no, that's not the right rail. Here, you can put, like, these rails, boom, top of here, in anywhere you want. Like, for example, okay, let's put them here. We just get an optic. Okay, and then let's get a laser sight. Now, you may say, why do I need this? It just shows you what kind of freedom you have in this game. Like, bro, can you make that shit in Tactical Assault? Okay, wait, let's test this actually. No way. Yo, this build works. That's pretty cool. But you know, you couldn't do that in Tactical Assault. That just doesn't work as of right now. But that just shows that Geronimo has some features that are better than Tactical Assault. But some people just don't want to admit it because it's an early access and it just came out and there's a lot of bugs these days. But you just cannot say that there's nothing or like, you know, it's just for looks. Because it isn't just for looks. Because it's a functional game with features. There's that. Anyways, thank you all for watching again. And also thank you all for the support. Like 2,500 views in one day. That's amazing. Also, this video isn't a hate video to all those comments. Like, actually, it's quite the opposite. It's just like to show that, like, hey, like, I made some points wrong and y'all also made some points wrong. Everyone has their own opinion and everyone can enjoy their own game. I think that's really self-explanatory. So, hope you all have a great day or night and see you on the next one.